So if all the uploads worked out properly, then you'll have uploaded everything in there. Your extra few bits, your header, change your style, change snaps is up there, and contact is up there. So they're your more recent ones. And if everything worked according to plan, you've got home, working fine, gallery, going well, news, going well, and contact. Coming up with, oh, an error. Now, we haven't had this happen, but it's going to happen, trust me. It's going to happen quite a lot. And getting your head around this can be rather interesting. So what it's trying to tell you is something's wrong on the third line of this file. So let's go over here and have a look and see if we can figure out what's going on. Now, what's going on is this. You get away with statements like that without the semicolon, which is what separates PHP statements, because it's the last one. Up here you don't. You need them. In other PHP, if you look around, that other one with the gallery, same problem. We got away with it because we only had the one. Now we've got two, and it got upset. So what it really wants is that. You don't need one here, but I'll put it in anyway. You don't need one down here either, but I'll put it in. You need a semicolon. Now, let's save that, and we'll see if this fixed it. Hopefully it did. Let's find out. Go back, home, contact. Yay, it worked. So little things that can bring things to a halt. I don't know what yours looks like, but this is what the contact form looks like. And so you put in some information, Fred Flintstone, etc, etc, Bedrock, email. Now, you could say, huh? But the thing is that you want a valid email to go in. It doesn't have to be a real one, but it has to look like an email, because it's going to check. So, I don't know, something like that. Date of birth. You can get clever here too with drop down boxes. So, you know, 1 to 31. The month could be a 3-digit like this, and then, you know, 1000, and then this bit that matters, typing the correct one in, so EPW6, and then you submit, and it says request blah blah, didn't get it, it's not found. And that's probably right, because we haven't actually wrote contacted yet, but we are now. Okay, so let's go back here, just let that sit there for the moment, and we'll go back over here and start working on our contacted. Alright, now I have got the contacted, and it's fairly involved, and it's also in the notes. So what I suggest you do is you walk your way nice and slowly through it. But first things first, let's blow it up a little bit. Okay, PHP contacted, and now the comment. Now this comment is a PHP contact, and this is an entire PHP file. So if you go back and have a look at contact, you'll notice that it's an HTML file with bits of PHP embedded in it and different styles of commenting. Commenting is vital, by the way, otherwise you don't know what's going on. So this one is all PHP. Now, all this here is what was sent over here. So if you go through and look at all the names here, you'll discover that they match. These names match at the top here. So they're sent to the server. This is the format. This is the way it's done. There are other ways, but this is the way I do it. So everything that was sent in that form, including REST, which was a hidden one, and the spam, which is what you typed in, is that. Now, we declare a variable called this. This is the flag set to OK. We then declare a variable called message. Okay, MSG, message, and then we go through a whole lot of if statements. If, if. Alright, you've got to be really super careful here about making sure that we've got this happening. And if the string length name is less than 2, then the message says please enter your name and a break, so the new line. Flag not okay, so it sets the flag to not okay. So it does each one, and this is the one I said about the email. So it actually looks for a valid email, not just a bunch of letters and numbers. Day, there's your day one. Please enter a valid day. Month, there's your month. Year, presumably that's okay. This will have to go up by 1 year maybe, although you'd be very young if your birthday was 2016. And last but not least, the spam filter. So all this stuff's done first, okay? And then we get into the actual compact, what it's going to look like when you run it. So there's your header, there's your footer, and here's your middle bit, okay? Looks like that. It's going to look a little bit different. I left the main stuff out and all that, so it may look slightly different. That's alright, you can fix that up later. So if the flag is okay, and that there is not, okay, greater than, less than is actually not. So if the flag's not okay, do that. Elsewhere, thank you, and then it sticks your name and where you are for contacting this website, and that's if it's okay. And then your div, your form div, alright, which is the div you used before. Alright, and that's what you get. So if you sit down and quietly type all that in, bit by bit, and save it where it needs to be saved. So I shall put it up in our usual spot up here, and provided I haven't done something that I've missed, that should work, and we'll have a look and see if it's working or not. So why not check it out straight away and see if we've got a result. First thing first, there's contacted. Let's put it across and see if it actually works or not. Okay.